What's up guys, it's Dags and welcome back to another video. Today we're talking some more Yu-Gi-Oh of course, and what we've got here for you today is my Shark deck profile, the updated version. This is the version I did play in the Extravaganza. Didn't top unfortunately, yeah, but it is what it is. We did pretty well with it though, I'd say. The deck is definitely fun. It can be pretty competitive. Yeah, it's going to get even better when we get the Utopic Future Dragon and things like that as well. Left hand shark, right hand shark, which we're still waiting for from the OCG. But yeah, so without further ado, we'll get into the deck profile then. So to start off, we play 3 Buzzsaw Shark. This is probably one of the best shark. It's just probably the best shark in the deck. It targets a shark and then targets a water, special summon a fish from deck with the same level, different name, but it does lock you into Exceed summoning for the rest of the turn from the extra deck. So, but that's not an issue. It's not an issue because the deck does Exceed summoning. So, best one. And then we've got Lantern Shark. It's basically Tin Goldfish, special summons a water from hand and also locks you into Exceed summoning like Buzzsaw Shark. And then we play 3 Xyz Remora. This is what's needed to make your triple toad turn 1. It's a 3-card combo to be able to do that, but this you can detach to from Xyz monsters, summon it as a summon that doesn't start a chain, and then you can target 2 fish in your graveyard, special summon the back, and yeah, basically as you can tell, it's all level 4s, and there's a reason for that. And then we play 2 Tin Goldfish. Because this isn't actually a fish, but it does get you an extra level 4 on board, and it is also a water as well, so you can recur it back with the toad. And then we play 3 Silent Angler. This is a fish. You special summon it from hand if you control a water. The only condition is after you've summoned it from hand, you cannot summon from hand any further after that. But again, level 4, free body on board. Then we play 3 Tenyi Spirit Shatana, which is the water Tenyi. If you control no effect monsters, you can then summon it. It also has got another effect as well. If obviously the normal monster is destroyed by battle or card effects, or a non-effect monster is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can use its effect in graveyard, which does come up sometimes, funny enough. But again, it's a free body on board, it's a level 4, and it's a water. Then we play 1 Lifeless Leaffish. Usually this is the target off of Buzzsaw Shark. This is the one that if it actually is in hand, you can dump a fish to grave if it is summoned. Obviously Buzzsaw negates the effects, but this is the card that you banish from graveyard, target 3 fish in your graveyard, shuffle them back and draw 1. So that is basically your Disciples of the True Draco. And then you play the boy, the MVP, the Great White Shark. Yeah, this is basically for unexpected die. Works hand in hand with the Shatana. And yeah, it's the biggest fish that is a shark. So that's why we play that. Yeah, and then that is basically the engine monsters, essentially. The monsters that you know, all your level 4s you're trying to get on board. And then moving on to hand traps, which we play 3 Ash Blossom. And that is because it's just generically good across the board against most of the decks. So yeah, it's basically the reason why we play that. It's a good generic hand trap overall against covers most decks. Then we play 3 Phantasme. This is for things like Dragon Link, Bird Up, and things like that as well. Prank Kids even. It's targeted protection against tidying and you know, stops things from being bounced like your summons and stuff, which, you know, people would realise your game plan, which is to get in 2 level 4s on board. They start to try and target your monsters and get them off board before you can actually establish Bahamut Shark. So Phantasme is a way to sort that out, and it obviously also sorts your hand out. Yeah, so it's a generically just brilliant hand trap at the moment across the board. Phantasme I just think needed for this format. And then we also play 3 Droll and Lockbird, and this is because it's also really good against the format at the moment, against your Dragon Links, your Shadow Invoked and things like that. Yeah, I think this is being slept on, but maybe after the UK Extravaganza, then that people will realise that basically the Droll is absolutely amazing, because I think people were definitely sleeping on it, but now after the Extravaganza they realised that Droll is really good because a lot of people were playing it and it's so impactful on them decks like Dragon Link, like Invoked. The moving on to the spells then, we play 3 Pot of Desires, and this is because we was playing Prosp and 2 Desires, but we've just gone for the 4 Desires because you really don't care what you banished. The only thing you actually care about is the Great White, and if you've got Unexpected Die, you would activate that first and try and bait the Ash anyway with 4 Desires in. So the draw 2 is just so valuable in this. Just get your extenders and you can continue playing on further and further. And the next card, the next spell is Unexpected Die. That's obviously for the Great White. Yeah, so you can, Unexpected Die, summon Great White, activate Shatana. Shatana can special, then you've got a free rank 4 without even using your normal summon. As well as that, Lifeless Leafish can shuffle this back so it can make Unexpected Die live again as well. So that's always a good thing to do. Then we also play 2 Fury of Keiyu Shin, and that is because we are playing Torrential Tribute in it. So there has been times even over the extravaganza where I made triple Toad and I had a torrential set with this in graveyard to protect my own board. So that is pretty amazing. Obviously it just searches torrential. Then we play 1 Instant Fusion. That is for one of the targets that is in the extra deck. It's just for rare fish basically. It's a level 4 extender water. Without using the normal. Called by the Grave, which will then basically, that is it's just for hand traps. It's good for utility and things like that, and just helps you push through a little bit further. And then the final 3 cards we play are the Torrential Tributes, obviously to be searched off of Fury of Keiyu Shin and protecting your own monsters, because the majority of the monsters that you play, well, all the monsters you play basically are water monsters. So we will go on to the extra deck. So for the extra deck, we play 3 Totally Awesome. That's because, I mean, it's the generic thing that you go out and get out of Bahamut Shark. Yeah, basically, so that is we play 3 Bahamut Shark. Toad's amazing, can shuffle back your best normal summons like your Buzzsaw Sharks, add them back from graveyard. Yeah, Bahamut Shark, really, that's how you get into the Toad. All of it is the rank 4s. So we play 3 of each because we are able to get all 3 of them out in one turn. Then the next package are the Zodiac packages. It's because we play Zeus, because obviously we play a hell of a lot of Xyz monsters. So basically you make 2 level 4s, overlay into Sharkanine, you can overlay into Dryden, pop a card, overlay to Borbo, attack directly. You've got a free 4 material Zeus for absolutely nothing, for literally 2 level 4s. So obviously you can also do the other way, so Sharkanine, Borbo, attack, Dryden, pop, then go into the Zeus. So it's just like I said, it's a 4 material Zeus for nothing. The Dryden's just for a pop on in the process of making the Zeus. Next we play is the last rank 4 is Abyss Dweller. This is obviously because it's really good against like all the Chaos decks, the Dragon decks and things like that. Anything, with graveyard centric decks, it kills that. And then we play the Vespinato. This is to obviously overlay on top of like a Bahamut Shark, because once you've used Bahamut you can't attack, so you overlay and then you've got a beater that can attack and do piercing. This is also what you use to go into the triple Toad, triple Bahamut combo, where it's 2 Bahamut, Vespinato and then 3 Toad. So I can show that off at the end as well. Then we obviously play one of the other MVPs is the Zeus, 2 Zeuses, and that is because obviously we're playing all Exceed monsters. So often you can pretty much, if you've even got, stuck in a situation, make 2 level 4s, go into Bahamut, attack, main phase 2, effect to get yourself the Toad, and then overlay in the Zeus. So you've got, for 2 level 4s, you've got a Zeus and a Toad, which is real nice. And then the final 2 cards we play in the extra deck are Rare Fish, because that is the instant fusion target, level 4 water, and it's a fish, so it can also be shuffled back by Lifeless Leafish. And then the final card is the Megaclops, and that is because, 3 Exceed monsters, really easy to come by in this deck. So yeah, but you often get locked into Exceed monsters from Buzzsaw or Lantern, so you don't often make it, but it can come up, and you can then give yourself get your Toad back or get a Dryden back or something like that, and then go on there. And that is the extra deck. For the side deck, we go for triple Lancia, and that is because it kills dragons, dinos, all of that sort of stuff, invokes, they can't banish their Alistairs or anything like that. Lancia is just a staple of this format. 1 Pankratops, and that is because it is often a 2-for-1, and it's just a great body to have for breaking boards and going second. Then we play 3 Dark Ruler No More, and that is again to break all the big boards like the Dragon Links and things like that. Just completely blanket nuke their board, and then make 2 level 4s, make your Zeus and that, and then just wipe their field and continue on and set up your bunch of negates. And then you've got your 3 cyclones. That is just really for like the for things like invoked and shadows and stuff like that. Cyclone the schism, because often most of the decks put up one thing, one back row that is a problem. So the cyclone just easily outs that and then removes that problem straight away. Obviously, also can be good against Eldritch and things like that for the traps to stop them summoning and stop their engine, basically shut it off. We also play 1 Feather Duster because it's the Saki one-of and it's absolutely amazing. Why wouldn't you play it for back row removal? And then we play 3 Anti-Spell, and this is to stop Dark Ruler, because this deck really does lose to Dark Ruler if you do the triple Toad play, because a Dark Ruler will end that. So this is Anti-Spell in the standby phase, stops them even activating the Dark Ruler, and slows down a hell of a lot of decks, including Dragon Link, things like that, because they can't activate the spells, they have to set them all. So their boot sector's turned off, Ravine, Chaos Space, and things like that. So yeah, Anti-Spell is just really good. And then the final card is Red Reboot. And that is once again for all the trap decks. Just make them all set, 2 level 4s, go into Zeus, blow out their board, and then you're good to go. Yeah, so I'm going to show off the 3-card combo, which does get triple Toad, triple Bahamut in this deck, which is pretty nice. But obviously it is a 3-card combo, and it's all reliant on you having Xyz Remora in hand and getting 3 bodies on board ahead of time, and ensuring 2 of them are fish, 100% fish, because Xyz Remora needs fish to summon back from graveyard. So the way you do this: normal summon Lantern Shark, Lantern Shark's effect to summon from hand, special summon Buzzsaw Shark, Buzzsaw Shark's effect to summon from deck. So you summon Lifeless Leaf Fish, its effects are negated, it's not an issue. Overlay into Bahamut, Bahamut's effect to summon a Toad, and then you would put the Bahamut in the extra monster zone and overlay into Vespinato, and then you use Xyz Remora to detach 2 and summon itself. That is not an activated effect, and then its effect activates on field to target 2 fish in graveyard and summon them. So you summon them back, and then you would overlay into Bahamut, Bahamut's effect to give you the Toad, and then overlay again and Bahamut's effect to give you 3rd Toad. And that is how you do the 3-card combo in the Shark deck to make triple Toad, 2 Bahamuts, and 1 Vespinato. Obviously you can also choose, instead of making it the 3rd Bahamut Toad, to make a Dweller, which I have done against decks, which does work as well, and things like that. So yeah, this is basically the Shark deck combo. So yeah, thank you very much, guys. If you haven't already, please leave a like on the video, and drop a subscribe for more videos as well. And you can also catch me on Twitch at twitch.tv/McDiddyDags. Thank you. Bye.